So it's Monday, March 28th. It's 8:08 a.m. back at Wade Creek. High tide is at 9:30, and it's about a 6.6 or 7 feet high tide. These are the same conditions I came at yesterday, except I'm just a little bit earlier because I'm hoping I get a bigger catch window. So that's Randy Sherman. He was actually here yesterday with his son Tyler. He told me they got 12 yesterday, and they were killing it for the first 30-40 minutes. So fishing conditions today, it's about 51, 52 degrees. There's a slight breeze at 3 to 5 miles an hour, so it's not bad. And swell energy is supposed to be 250, and swell height is supposed to be 3.5 feet. So pretty pleasant conditions. Catching conditions look okay because there are some breaking waves close by, but the real big breaking waves are pretty far out right now. But again, yesterday when we came around this time, and actually a little bit later, we did extremely well for the first 30 minutes. So that's the reason why both Randy and I are here back today. So this is my first cast, and catching conditions actually look pretty decent right now. So even though the big breaking waves are far out, there's still some right here, and it looks plenty deep. So keeping my fingers crossed. Oh, I just saw a seal in the surf too. So I always like to see a seal in the surf because I figure there's food there. So I've been here about 10 minutes. Just got done with cast number 3, 0 action. So I'm gonna head up to the trees because it looks pretty shallow where I'm at. So I'm walking north to the trees, and wave action here actually looks better than where I just was. Get any bite yet? Me neither. 3 casts. Okay. But wave action up here looks a lot better. It's cast 4. Now I'm just at the south end of the trees. Randy said he hasn't had any action after 3 casts either. So we'll just keep drifting north. But wave action up here looks so much better. Even though the far crashing waves are out there, there's a good set of breaking waves right in front. Finally got my first bite. This is my second cast on the north side. But it was a tiny bite. So that's why I came up here, is because it's my favorite spot. So hopefully it'll translate into some action here. So been here just short of a half an hour. This is like cast 7. And I only had those, oh, is that a bite? But probably not. Anyway, I only had those 2 little pecks on cast 5. Other than that, I've had 0 action. So it's kind of a disappointing start to the day so far. And I am now about 50 yards north of the trees, about a quarter of the way to the houses. Randy hasn't moved, and he's typically a guy that moves if he's not getting any bites. So I'm thinking he's getting action down there. So if I don't get any action here on my next few casts, I'm going to start fishing my way back down to the south. So it's about 8:40, and I would guess it's about 30 minutes. Oh, just got my first one. Randy! So I'm just standing here. Oh, this one doesn't feel too bad. So just standing here talking to you guys. And Randy's coming up now, but this is definitely a red tail. Oh yeah, this is not a bad one. Yeah, this is a decent sized one, and it's on the bottom, natural, and my middle camo's gone. Okay, first fish. Decent sized one because it's filling my hand pretty well. So whenever it fills my hand, I know it's a decent sized fish. So it's 12 3/4, but like I say, it's pretty big. It's really thick. Finally, just right here next to that ramp. Good eating. More fish tacos for you. Got them on natural sand.
Oh,
natural gulp. You got some?
Yeah, I've got some.
Okay,
actually.
all right. Well, you got clams. You should do better.
Yeah.
So I had to let it sit out like 2 or 3 minutes, and all of a sudden, this went bam, 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 bam. In fact, I was just talking.
Silvers down there.
Yeah, I got 1 or 2. Actually, that was only my second bite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I had 1 silver up here, but other than that, no. Okay, so 12 3/4 inch first fish. And this is about the same time when we had decent action yesterday. So again, maybe with tidal conditions getting more favorable, hopefully we'll catch more fish. So I pulled Randy up here He said he's only been getting silver bites down south. So I'll tell you that catching conditions got a lot better in the last few minutes. There's so many crashing waves that are close by and they're pretty decent size. This is the cast after I just got my 12 3/4 incher. Here, he said he's only getting silvers and he's got a pretty decent bend in the rod. So it's only his like first or second cast up here on the north. So again, that's the advantage of fishing with club members, is that, you know, when someone finds a fish, then you can wave other people up. Let's see what he's got. Yeah. Is it on clams or worms? Clams? All right. Wow, that's a nice one. Another nice one. So again, that's only a second cast up here. Yes, second cast up here, and he said he got it on clam. Yesterday, the first 30-40 minutes were really spectacular, and then it's like someone hit a light switch and, you know, basically all the action died. By the way, Randy Sherman actually won a Santiam 10-foot rod in the club raffle, so, you know, how sweet, right? Get a free Santiam rod. So if you're in the club, make sure you enter the raffles that Murray puts together. Got my fish on 7, got a bite on 8, nothing on 9, and I just got a silver bite on 10. So action's really slow, and you gotta let your rig sit out there a long time even before you get a bite. This is a decent sized one again. Hey Randy, this is a good one. So this one's fighting pretty well. Cast 10, that's 2 fish. Oh man, it got really light. It got really, oh no, I got it. It's still fighting now. Okay. It's on the middle worm, which was the natural. So yeah, second red tail. This is actually another good size one. Yeah, another good size. Let's see. 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Yeah, I was about ready to move south. It's like, man, there's no action up here. Have you been getting any bites at all?
I've been getting a couple silver bites.
Yeah, that's what all I was getting. That's why I was going to move south until I got this one. I'm hoping action. This is like about the same time we started doing really well yesterday. Yeah. So I'm hoping action's picking up. Those are 3 decent sized fish though.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the cast after my last fish, and I was down like 5 minutes untangling my rig. Second fish today. All 3 of our fish have been really decent sized today. They're all over 12 inches. So I just got another bite. Yeah, right away I got a bite. Fish. So this is the cast right after my last fish. I think it was like 12 and a half, 12 3/4. This feels like another red tail. Yeah, that's another red tail. That's a back-to-back fish for me. And yeah, this is another decent size. And this is on the bottom worm, which is camo. So again, back-to-back fish. Yeah, at that time it didn't sit very long at all.
Right.
Yeah, this is another decent sized one.
Yeah.
11 and a half.
How heavy are you going on your weight?
3 ounces.
3?
Yeah, I always use 3.
This one seems like it's rolling around a little bit.
You should use, that's mine's sticking. I'm using spider though.
Are you?
Yeah, and I have my legs bent up pretty high.
Right.
Because it is drifting. Yeah. And even though I have the legs bent up, it's still drifting a little bit. Yeah. But that one I got right away. As soon as my rig landed, within like 5 seconds, it was like bam, bam. That's 3 fish for me today. So, you know, things are looking pretty good right now. And again, my action has gotten better in the last half an hour. So it's still about 20 minutes to high tide. So I'm hoping the next 20 minutes is going to be good. All right, see how it goes. This is like cast 12, I want to guess. And been here, I want to say been here about an hour now. To this stone ramp that I've pointed out before, and that's where the trees are. So it's about 50 to 75 yards north of the trees. So this is like 3 casts in a row now. I missed it. So again, this is cast 12. I want to say that would be 3 casts in a row. I had back-to-back fish. So actually it's definitely picking up. You still have to wait a long time though. Oh, it's still getting bites. Okay, got it. Oh man, did I lose it? Shoot. That was definitely a red tail. Yeah, I lost it. Man. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe I didn't lose it. So this would be 3 fish back to back. Oh man, I lost it. Crap. Yeah, that would have been 3 fish back to back. But you see my bottom worm is gone. Too. So that's like 3 fish and like 3 casts for us. And again, I just had a hookup too that was a decent red tail. So actually it's definitely picking up. So again, this is the same conditions we were catching it yesterday, which was like about a half an hour before high tide. So that's kind of where we are right now. We are just a lot more north than we were yesterday. But like someone hit a light switch and fish are starting to bite now. Hey, so Randy just got another fish. That's like his 4th fish and 2nd fish in like 2 or 3 casts. And again, it's another decent easing size one. So I think he's got like 7 fish, including the 3 that I gave him. So again, another great dinner for him. And he had 12 yesterday. Been here like an hour and 20 minutes. Kind of lost track of how many casts I've done. I think about 15, 17, somewhere in there. I had bites on quite a few in the last 5 or 6 casts. This is the first cast up north on the last 15 minutes where I haven't gotten a bite. Previous to this though, I had bites on every cast. Got 2 fish back to back, and then I had another hookup for 3 back to back, but I lost it. Come on fish, do you see it? Right there. So I didn't get any action on my last cast, but I'm still getting bites. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of tiny pecks, but you never know. I mean, when I got my other fish, they kind of felt like the same bite. I'm still getting bites. All right, see how it goes. This is like cast 15, I want to say, but I'm about ready to wrap it here pretty soon. A lot of bites this cast, but yeah, I might have a tiny one. I don't think so though. No. Oh yeah, I do have a tiny one. Oh. That's why I felt so heavy as seaweed. But tiny silver. This is a cast after my dink silver. And I was getting bites. But no fish. So this is out of like the last 7, 8 casts. I think there's only 1 cast where I haven't gotten a bite. That one kind of felt small. But hey, at least we're getting action now compared to the first half an hour. An hour and a half now. I can't remember how many casts I've got in. I'm thinking 17 to 20, maybe more. Got 3 decent sized red tails and a tiny silver. The action has been really good the last half an hour. But before that, it was pretty slow. I'm gonna start fishing my way back to the parking lot. All right, that's it. We're up here at the north. I'm gonna start working my way down to those 3 anglers and tell them to move up here if they're not getting anything. I think I'm gonna take off, man. How much longer are you staying?
Probably another hour or so. See what happens.
Actually, I'm still getting bites.
Yeah, I just had a good.
Oh, another one. Oh yeah, you got. Oh, looks like you had it.
Silver there.
This is Safe There Club member. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan. What's your last name, Ryan?
Bedford.
Bedford?
Yeah.
I'm Jay Kim.
Oh, hi.
Belong to the Oregon Perch Club?
I'm from Utah. So
Oh, you're from Utah.
Yep.
Have you been getting? How long you just started though, right?
The first time, yeah.
Okay.
I'm out
Oh,
here.
so what you want to do is let your rig sit, and it's almost like you're bait fishing,
Yeah.
and then keep your line tight.
Okay.
But have you gotten any bites yet?
Oh, no, I just barely got here.
Okay, go up closer to that guy. Go on the other side of him. We've been getting bites just about every cast.
Okay.
All right.
Great. I watched all your videos. Even though
Oh.
I'm from Utah?
Yeah.
I watched you one yesterday, so it got me to come out.
Oh,
yesterday.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, since you're from Utah, you see that emblem?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Velcro flap there.
Yeah.
Help yourself to some weights. I don't know how much is in there. I forgot to replenish.
Oh, I'll try one of these. I usually use
Yeah, what?
spider weight.
Yeah, what is that? 3 ounce? Okay.
3 ounces,
Yeah.
not too much.
No, that's what I always use. I only use 3 ounces. Yeah. Where are you staying at?
The Sea Sand RV Park in kind of close
Oh yeah, yeah. That's in Depot Bay, right next to Chester's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I live.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I live right next to Chester's.
I tried fishing off the fishing rock. I didn't have much
No.
luck, but some other guy was catching quite a few.
Really?
Yeah.
On the rock itself?
Yeah, he was fishing off the rock.
No kidding.
Yeah,
What was he
caught
getting?
Slurp perch, and he caught a ling.
Was he all the way down though? Or
yeah,
was he at the top?
He was at like, no, he wasn't down. He was at the top level.
No
so
kidding.
It was downward.
Oh man, interesting. I've never had luck there.
Oh really?
I've tried it like 4 times, 5 times. All right, so he's from Utah. That's nice. He actually said he's here because he saw my video from yesterday. So I'm sending him up north to where Randy is, and since he's from Utah, man, I hope he catches the fish. These here look really good. There's some really nice breaking waves that are within casting distance. So even though the best waves are still further out, there's some decent waves here. So this is my second cast walking back to the parking lot. How you doing? Pretty good. What's your name?
Terry.
Terry?
Yeah.
What's your last name, Terry?
Timmerman.
Timmerman. We've met.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay, you had your brother here. That's
Yep.
that him?
That's Dane. Yeah.
Dane? Have you guys got any bites yet?
I got one.
Okay. The guy furthest up, we got 7 up there, and we're still getting bites up there. But yeah, yesterday, here's why I did really good yesterday. But I was still getting bites when I left.
I'm getting lots of bites here.
Oh, you okay? Good. Well, let me try cast here then.
Yeah, I'm the one that belongs to the club.
Sir, you want more weights?
Yeah, I'm good.
You okay? How long you guys been here?
Oh, about half hour maybe.
Okay. Yeah, high tide's just going out right now. Hey, Dean.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, Jay. How are you?
Good.
Good. Get any bites?
Had a few bites. I haven't been able to hook it.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, we were doing pretty good way up there where that guy is, yeah. So I was just telling your brother if you guys aren't getting, but he says he's getting bites here.
Yeah.
This is why we did really well yesterday.
Yeah.
Let me take one cast here. I'm about ready to leave. Okay, so these are the Timmerman brothers, and this is the second time I've met them. But they say they've been getting action here because I was trying to send them up north. But they've been getting bites, just no fish. So I thought I'd take one cast here, but this is going to be it for me. And I'm going to head out. This is like my 3rd cast on the way back to the parking lot. And ever since I left the north where I was fishing with Randy Sherman, I haven't had a single bite. So I'm going to see if I can get these guys to go up there. But I think he's using real sand shrimp, so he's getting bites. But I've had 0 action since I left that spot. This is gonna be my last cast. I'm heading up. So these guys are heading up north. Tried to send them up to Randy, but he said basically the bites stopped right now. So that was kind of the way it was yesterday. It was like someone hit a light switch, and it's about the same time, which is about 20 minutes past high tide. But yesterday was the same thing, about 20 minutes to half an hour past high tide. It was like someone flipped a light switch and told all the fish to stop biting. All right, so summary today. Been here now an hour and 40 minutes. I'm guessing I got in, I don't know, 20, 25 casts. I can't remember now. Last 3 casts were duds as I was walking back to the parking lot. So I ended up with 3 decent redtails. For a while there, half an hour before high tide, action was pretty good. We were getting bites on every cast. I think that's when we pulled in our 7 fish. And every fish that we pulled in were decent size. They're all like 11 or 12 inches. So that was pretty good, and I caught that dink silver. So overall, it was a pretty good day. Back-to-back days with decent sized redtail, so that's fun. There's a chance I might come out tomorrow, but we'll see. All right, that's a wrap for today.